Didn't have a drink today. Some speed, yes, but not a drink. The previous head of the Doctors Union was assassinated by our killer.
This is a conversation for when we are no longer out in the open. In Martinez, where Everard and Edgar Clare have ears everywhere.
Okay, fair, yeah.
And eyes, too. Your return from the island must not have gone unnoticed.
Haven't bathed in a week. Okay, that's true, too.
Understood, of course.
We probably are smelling pickled.
But a case against Everard would be big.
Yeah, that is...
I would prefer not to partake in anything union-related. For political...
No, we got to get rid of him. Let me run the union.
This has to be good stuff for him to backpedal out of it at first mention.
Good point. Also, there's a dead man on the boardwalk, a missing person I found. Okay, it's not related to the murder, but I just want to show you that I've been busy and a good cop.
Yes. Fallen through a gap in a boardwalk. Drunk.
How'd you know I found him? From...
The body was transported to Precinct 41,
Yeah.
our morgue. I had Tilbrook and Mullins take care of funeral arrangements and family stuff.
You're not the only cop in the world, Harry. This all comes back to us.
Still, good work with the missing person detective.
Thanks, Judith. I also looked into the mystery of the Doom commercial area. Cam's just gonna be like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. We were on a roll. What are you doing?
I don't know what the Doom commercial area is.
Okay, presumably I can say these two. I mean, first I'll explain. This building, commercial building where all the businesses go bankrupt. I looked into it.
Why? That's not what you were supposed to do here.
Everything might be connected.
There was a fridge we needed and a possible witness. We were
God damn,
just
it's a good thing I have
taking
Kim.
the lead and ended up advising a local shopkeeper. It was okay.
Of course. Call it community outreach, right?
Dodged the bullet.
She's gonna turn on me at last
For a
minute.
moment, it seemed like you were just wasting time.
Oh, but... No, it's fine. I confiscated some drugs from Kuno's dad. They're gonna be like, who the fuck is Kuno? And I'm gonna be like, hold on, let me introduce you.
Who's Kuno?
You don't want to know.
You're right, Lieutenant. I don't. You snorted the drugs, I know you did. It's alright. I mean, at this point, anything is but the drink.
Snorted the drugs, I know you did. Alright, anyway. So what do you say? Want to take this hot shit back?
I don't want to, but you discovered a new species and solved the murder. So I have to. Jude.
Honestly, anything that ends this trial is okay with me.
Agreed. The public relations potential of this is too valuable to let go.
Okay. We have vehicles in the square, and the perpetrator needs to be taken into custody. Let's go.
Now you will finally get to know who you are.
Oh, okay. Wait, I have some questions before we go about who I am.
The man looks westward, impatiently, jingling his car keys in his pocket.
Who am I?
Who are you? You're a gym teacher, Harry.
What?
Well, obviously you're not a gym teacher anymore, but...
But before?
Before you were a cop, you were a gym teacher in Coron. It's getting really cold outside. Should we maybe...
No, I was a revelator. I learned ancient arts. A guerrilla soldier / gym teacher?
No. A regular one.
No, I was a revelator learning ancient art.
You haven't told us about that. You just told us about being a gym teacher.
That does explain a lot. Does it though?
Harry, it explains everything. The running around, the jumping, the bicep girth, your inexplicable facial hair.
The collection of fallen sportswear I've
The
amassed.
fact that you don't seem to know what homosexuality is, and your moves on the church floor.
Damn it!
Which, honestly,
Maybe I should have finished that idea. Or 98%! 98%! No! Moves on the church floor, yeah. Honestly, just jump arrow books.
Also, this guy. Just everything about this guy. And this guy, too.
Oh my god, contact Mike!
Of course. Contact Mike.
He's been on about Mike again. I hate that guy.
Hey, Contact Mike is a reprise of the most inspiring basic sporting principles of the open competition. A 5,000 to 1 rank outsider.
Oh, you don't say. Does he also vault an impassable gulf of finance and privilege?
I don't know what that means.
It is getting cold out.
I feel bad for Judith. When was this? When I was a gym teacher?
20s or late 20s. You've really let yourself go since then.
I was in Quran?
Yes, you taught gym in school. I believe that's the term. Taught gym at a high school. You were a high school gym teacher.
The smell of sweat and glue, the worn floorboards.
High school. Harry, your goings on with Kuno, Andre, Acel, the whole thing on the ice. That's why you are so juvie.
His smirk suggests barely contained laughter.
Why did I join the RCM then?
The regular. You found some chick. She inspired you to fight the big fight. Be more than you are. All that.
You, every morning, walking from Voyager Road to teach gym. She, leaving for the academy with her spring coat on. The air filled with the smell of smoke and raspberries and incredible hope. An ocean full of hope.
I knew it. I knew no normal human being can run like that. He's an honest-to-God gym teacher.
Why am I like this?
It's not a mystery. Some chick fucked you over. Also, you were drunk.
You really went with it too. Really maximized the damage.
Was her name Dora?
Yeah. Dora England, I think.
Not Dora Dubois.
So we weren't even married.
No one is married anymore. This is Revachol.
When was this?
God, I don't know. 6 years ago, she was way...
Him just had the
before my
epiphany of his
time.
life.
6 years and you haven't gotten over it. What the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah. Or 7. You're not doing too good there. It's an old man thing. 2 old years equals 1 normal year.
God damn!
That and Dora England really tore you a new one. A big one.
Unfortunately, we've got an ad break starting in Twitch in 1 minute. I've just used up all the snoozes. We're completely out. Sorry. Who was she?
Incredible.
You can watch on YouTube, by the way, if you want to dodge that. Was incredibly bangable. Dude!
She was extremely fuckable, Harry.
Dude, what a
Gorgeous. A gorgeous
What's
bulldog.
fucking wrong with you?
Wayfish. Like a Welkin, basically.
Snow Welkin. Blonde Welkin. Heartbreak Welkin.
Weird fucking thing to say. Yeah, all right, we finished our thought. A little late to come up in this conversation, but at least we'll still get it.
I've only seen a picture, but it's obvious you formed a real spiritual connection with how pretty she was. One you never recuperated from.
Look, the sun is about to go down. It's time to go.
It's true, it is. I wonder, if it could have played out any other way,
I
time-wise.
think she taught in the Académie des Arts, east of the river. Way east. Hard to say which came first, the middle-class chick or the drink. Egg and the chicken kind of thing. My point is, you need to see a psychiatrist about this shit.
That I agree with
Not a
completely.
Psychologist. Several degrees harder. Is there something harder than a psychiatrist? A forensic psychiatrist? Go talk to that.
In other words, he's heard enough about this.
Okay, I really need to know. Am I a dirty cop working for La Puta Madre?
No,
Because the subsets seem to think.
you're too unstable to work for a mob boss. You're suicidal, Harry. No mob boss would take you.
I assure you, I wouldn't consult for a corrupt unit.
I feel much better.
He would immediately backpedal out of it. I told you it's not that bad.
Precinct 41, what kind of station is it?
Us. We're the bloody murder station, haven't you heard? With the bad guys. No one likes us.
That's not true. Jamrock is too big for one precinct. You are just understaffed. And everyone respects the 41st. You have Captain Price.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You're being kind. It is an understaffed station and the district is too big, which is why we need to...
Be hardasses?
Get back to it. We left Torson and McLean to run the Sea Wing. It's not good.
Torson and McLean?
Mac the Torso Torson and Chester McLean. They're not fit.
Chester the
together.
chest?
Believe me. Things are shaky as it is.
They are damn iconic though. Torson and McLean.
An iconic duo, I take it?
Yeah, not like us. Two clinically depressed old men. Where's the contrast here? We are garbage.
Right, and the Sea Wing is...
God. There are 4 wings, Harry. A, B, C, and D. We're in C. It's made of losers and clock punchers. You and I reconceptualized it as a task force. It was a mistake.
There's also a lot of outside help involved, not only me. Other losers too.
He's anything but a loser. Although he would like to be seen as one. It's cooler that
It's cool to be a loser. And Price is...
Anthony Price? He's the son of the old Price, one of the founders of the RCM.
He's one of the most highly regarded men in the force. You're lucky.
somewhere under the curved roof of a former silk factory, shaped like a ladybird with 2
Trent
chins.
is such a dork.
Police Captain Ptolemy Price sits behind a heavy wooden desk. Resident medic Nix Gottlieb pours him coffee. It's silent in the captain's office. They speak of change, the city, the tension on the streets.
Yeah, did we shoot up a church by any chance?
So he remembers that. Yes, there may have been a raid on some churches. It wasn't good press.
Shooting up churches never is. I was out of town, to be clear.
Sure, Trent. What happened?
Our enemies were hiding in a church, to the best of our information. That's it. I'm not talking about this anymore. Your security clearance is shit tier right now. You have to wait for it to go up.
We'll have to do that in the sequel.
Your clearance will not go up while you're within earshot of the Union headquarters.
Right. So I work in the bloody murder station.
Okay. It's not the bloody murder station. It's an old converted silk mill with green desk lamps and a coffee corner. A lot of good people work there. Hard. Every day.
Jamrock is the largest ghetto in Rivershoal. Faubourg, technically, but it's divided into 11 districts. Jamrock only has us.
The press will blow over. Jamrock is lucky to have you, and it's often considered to be the greatest of the districts. You're lucky.
No, I hear the sequel to this is really good. Just as good as the second season of Firefly.
Thank you again, Lieutenant.
Yeah, I need to tell Lena about the Phasmid.
Who is Lena?
Tabernacle? It's on the way over. Near where you live on Perdition.
I live somewhere?
Fine. If we're gonna drop you
Oh,
off,
where he lives. No, where I live. I have a home?
Her husband
I mean, I guess I
will
must,
the
but-
search for the Phasmid. It's their discovery, in part. They should know as soon as possible. It would do you good to deliver some positive news for a change.
She is going to be over the moon.
Yeah.
Watch out, or she'll faint.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi, what will you do now?
Well, first I will go back to my station and write the most detailed report anyone has ever seen. It will have to be good to cover all these. Then I will have a serious talk with my captain.
About what? About transferring to the 41st and becoming my partner forever and ever and ever? Best friend?
Detective, we just stopped a small-scale war. Something is happening to Revachol.
Revachol needs a proper cop station.
I don't know what yet, but it's going to be a hard spring for the RCM. We need to get ready.
You already have a partner. I mean, no. I have some asshole who's shitty to me, who's clearly tired of my bullshit. What I need is a Kim.
Distant traffic. A scrap of newspaper drifts by, carried by the wind. It says, tensions rise in Terminal YC in light of the débardeurs strike in Terminal B. Among representatives of every industry in Coal City, you read.
Want to do that at Station 41, Kim?
Talk to Captain Price? I'd rather not ruffle the feathers of two captains with my doom-mongering.
No, I mean investigate. Come work in Precinct 41.
Work with Price?
No, with me!
I'm flattered, but I don't know if I...
Would fit in. And crazy enough.
Yeah.
Can take the stress. He doesn't know how to finish the sentence. This truly came as a surprise to him. Not a bad one.
A surprise, to be
but
sure.
he's at a loss.
Flattered? You're Lieutenant Kitsuragi. We would be flattered if you even considered.
Goddamn right.
I would have to tie things up in GRIH first. But, I mean, whatever is coming, Jamrock will be more central to it than the harbor.
And we also have a huge caseload, Lieutenant. Piles that we need to get back to. Mountains, even.
I do like the sound of that.
Oh my god, achievement! Recruit Detective Kim Kitsuragi!
He's really considering it.
Yes! Alright, I'm ready.
Good.
Fuck it, let's go. Tron brought his motor carriage. It's a 20-minute drive to Jamrock.
Under the afternoon sky,
Despite the fact that I've done how many drugs in front of Kim?
a chessboard of wooden houses, 80,000 living souls, and chimney stacks. Fire traps as far as the eye can see. From Main Street to Precinct 41 to Boogie Street, forking into the snow-swept horizon. You close
results.
your eyes and hear the dogs bark. A lone woman sits by a factory window, dreaming of meteorite strikes. On Rue de Saint-Jérôme, a square bullet slides into a square-shaped chamber. In Old South, a man without eyelids smiles.
What?
Spring has come. It's time.
All this shit is very fucking, Sort of like Sandman-ish shit.
Dawson? Yes. McLean? Yes. Heidelstein? No. Vicmere? Yes. Dubois? Of course. Really? Nick Gottlieb looks up from the list. I hear he's unstable. You say that like it's a bad thing. Captain Potomny Price gestures with a ballpoint pen. It's dim in his office, and the curtains are drawn. Harry's our man. He'll pull through. When he does, he'll side with the people.
Yes, the people.
Understood. Gottlieb returns to the list. Minnow? Of course.
Are we planning a communist revolution? Yeah, the square bullet hole, like the old case reference.
Wonderful. Then can we please just go back to Jamrock now?
Yeah, trying to conform not for being a real one, yeah. No, but I have to have my thought. Oh, look at me limp. But I have to have my thought. Homosexual underground will forever remain a mystery. No! Next game. So, partner, do you still hate me? Really, I want to go work with Kim now. Well, we made up a little. That's crazy. God damn. Oh yeah, I could go load the save to read a book. No, I'll just save it for my let's play in my next playthrough. Ha. The question will be how long I have to let this digest before I try it again. I don't think I could jump immediately into it, even though part of me wanted to do it. Part of me wanted to start a parallel playthrough alongside this one. I think I should probably let it sit for like a month or two and then come back and do a personal playthrough very differently. Pardu, thank you very much for the gift subs. Need to digest it? Yeah. Wow. Deserving one of the highest rated games? Absolutely. Absolutely. The thing that's interesting about it, this is not going to be for everyone, right? This isn't the sort of thing of every gamer should play this, because not everyone likes everything. And, I mean, you know, there's a lot of reading and thinking. You've got to be based on story and that. But for anyone who's like, this falls anywhere vaguely within their wheelhouse, it is going to be one of their most iconic games ever. So many good examples of such strong writing, like good characters, amazing, like, phrasing, twists and turns, and yeah, the immediate desire to, like, replay it and try different builds, try different paths through everything. Game was the best game because it told you how it was going to die, and it did. Capitalism? Yeah. That's the real downside. Does the same thing of being a murder mystery but the actual murder does mostly come out of nowhere. It kind of does, which is almost a little disappointing, right? Because it would be satisfying to be like, well, I've solved it. I've figured out this thing. Whereas, yeah, the last minute, this random extra side character who turns out to be the murderer. Which it does the same sort of BS as sometimes you get in like some of the classic like Sherlock Holmes stories and things like that, where there's like, well, there was no way for me to have figured this out 1,000 million years ago. But the murder was just the murder itself, like the red herring. I don't know if that's the right term, but like the murder was just the inciting incident to get you to experience everything else about the story and about the world, right? Ultimately, this is not a game about solving a murder. This was a game about experiencing this insane world that is Disco Elysium, and you're just being pushed forward. Oh, no, there we go. The deserter was the same voice as those guys. So I wish I could scroll up. Someone said that, no, the deserter was someone else. That definitely was. That's what I thought. Bum, 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 bum. The game was the witnesses we interrogated along the way. Yes. It's funny the ones who didn't voice more than one. Because it's so common to have voice actors do multiple people. Bum, 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 bum. It's a game about solving a suicide, yours. That's an interesting way to say that. Yeah. And yeah, I mean, I know about... Oh, that was non-final cut. This is the final cut one. Okay. So the non-final cut one had different voice acting and made different doubling up of things and stuff like that, which may have also. Oh, there you go. The deserter in the final cut one was a solo person, Chris Lines. Okay. Okie dokie. Game is just a feld tape computer game. Yep. So how many achievements did I get? I got 10 out of 45. That's nuts. Some of my achievements were quite low. Now, it has been stated that the achievements, or some of the achievements, didn't exist until Final Cut, in which case it wasn't possible for people who beat the game earlier to get it. But the achievements you got: Recruit Detective Kim Kitsuragi. 18.1% of people have this achievement. Enemy of the Physical Realm. Bang up 5 inanimate objects. 10.4%. Avowed Inframaterialist. Don't call it a book club. 1.6%. The Opener of the Eighth Seal. Warn them of the coming end 8 times. 4.2% of people. Expert Advanced Remote Viewer. See Beyond the Veil 6 times. I wonder what that one was. Was it the sleeping stuff? Was it Inland Empire? Was it the chill? Anyway, the Expert Advanced Remote Viewer, only 3% of people have that. Hyperstellar Law Official. Say 7 deranged superstar lines. Nearly 19% of people have that. Gertie Ball is lit. Get your pinball on. 15%. Il Capo dell'Arte. Say 5 art cop lines. 21%. Biggest Communism Builder. Employ critical theory 9 times. 26% of players have this. Clearly, communism was quite popular. And Goodest of the Good Cops. Really get Kim to trust you. 32%. Achievements we don't have: Defend the Political Center, Preach Free Market, Apologize 10 times. Oh no! I could have probably gotten to literally the sorriest cop in the earth. I missed a chance to apologize near the end there. I wonder if that would have gotten me to 10. Say 10 traditionalist things in quotes. The figurines won't win her back. They do nothing. Fuck. I wonder how it could have gotten that. Say 7 incredibly boring things. Pour one out for social democracy. Say you're the law 7 times. There's an achievement for having the full body armor, but we never got the boots. Bother Kim after hours. He probably won't mind. I wonder if I could have gone knocked on his door after he was supposedly gone to bed. Damn. Venture to the hardcore. Godspeed. What did I miss there? Wow. And there's 4 hidden achievements as well. But anyway. Fantastic. Fantastic. Really happy. We're going to wrap it up here. Our next live stream is on Monday. Now, if everything goes according to plan, Monday is going to be a special live stream where Essentia will be rejoining me on stream for another session of King of the Castle. Because we reached $10,000 in donations for our charity live stream, the plan is for her to come back and us to have another crack at the Queen of the Castle game with Essentia. So that's the plan for Monday. Wednesday, Civ 7 returns. Next Saturday, what do we do? I don't know. Could do some little random stuff. Or part of the plan I do want to go and do is go through the Metacritic top listed rated games of all times, the ones I haven't played, and play through them. I just did the post. I think the next thing on the list that I basically haven't played, BioShock would be an example. Skyrim, I've played the first 2 hours several different times, but never completed. By the way, for something like for Skyrim and maybe even BioShock, it would be like full spoiler mode on. No problems about that. I'm not worried about the plot in those whatsoever. And, you know, full guidance is going to be cool. But yeah, BioShock has some definite potential. And there was one other. It was the first BioShock. It was just based on what had the highest Metacritic rating that I haven't played. It was just base BioShock on there. So that could be it. There was one more in the top 10, I think, or top 15 that I hadn't played. I do want to play Pentiment, and I do, yeah. I mean, that wasn't in the list, but that's definitely one to have. But we're gonna, I don't know, we'll figure it out. For now, the plan is Monday, King of the Castle, Wednesday, Civ 7. Folks, we're gonna wrap it up here. We're gonna go over to Kistrelux channel, and I'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye. Thanks for luck. And dropping the link on the Twitch chat as well, or the YouTube chat. All right. See you, folks. Bye-bye.